Hi Pisces, welcome to channel. I'm Antonia. Channel fam, thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to kick off 19 with you guys. This video is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Pisces, I'm going to be giving away 2 free readings in January. If you would like to be considered for a free reading, leave me a comment below this video and let me know how you've connected. Also, let me know that you have subscribed, and I will let winners know before the end of the month. Okay, so pay attention to comments because I'll reply back to you guys there. I will have timestamps below if you'd like to jump to your general or your love reading. And then I'm going to do a little bit of an extended after the love reading for you guys to give you a little bit more clarity for the month ahead and to kick off the new year. So let's jump into this, Pisces. Let's see what's in store for Pisces 17. First of all, Pisces, I'm already picking up the energy of detox. For some of, I'm going to say some of us, Pisces moon here. It'll be a physical detox. That's in order. There's been too much caffeine. There's been too much sugar. And especially around the holidays, too much food, maybe a little too much alcohol. Nothing crazy, but it was a little bit too extravagant. And now your body needs a true detox. I'm also getting... detox your energy too, spiritual cleansing. So this is really important to get done early on in the month so that you continue to stay in the flow of divine blessings, of really good physical health. Okay, so let's jump into this. Pisces, sorry, general energies. I hope you guys had an amazing holiday season. Are you excited for 19? I'm getting the energy that you are. Ending out 18, Pisces. Wow, what an incredible reading. There's just incredible energy showing up for Pisces across the board. You'll see the momentum of this energy start to pick up as the moves along, especially going into 19 is a big year for Pisces, especially later on in the year. But this work we have to get done right from the get-go. And what is that work? Is this project. Now, I know I told you guys to launch something before the end of the year, get momentum going, take meetings, whatever this is, there is a divinely guided idea, inspiration. If you're creatives, you're authors, you're writers in some form, it's this project that will be so game-changing for Pisces throughout and going into 20, like real life change. This is a big one. I attract a ton of people to me that are creative for readings and for healing, primarily because I work in the music industry myself. So if you will find that you're also creatives, this could pertain to music. But for those of you that don't work in a creative field, what is this? Is it a new business? There's an idea that you have. It is divinely inspired. This is going to change your life. It is not a little bit of an energy, Pisces. This is really game-changing. You really have to get this off the ground from the get-go. If you hesitate, if there's procrastination, if there's fear, you won't be ready to step in to the bigger abundance and the bigger flow later on in teen. I'm not going to say that you'll miss out, but the blessing will be prolonged for you. So make sure, even if you have to work on some self-confidence, self-esteem, inner child's work to get yourself ready and prepared to put yourself out there. For a lot of you, it's putting yourself out there. That is a very specific message. This project needs to be heard and seen. It will be received very well. But here's another message coming through for you. Opportunity to forgive. Something didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. This could be in a romantic relationship. This could be a business deal that fell through. This could be an issue with a family member. Something was really off-putting. I'm getting that something didn't work out the way you wanted it to. It was a blessing in disguise. But this situation requires forgiveness and peace now because there are energy cords attached to it. There's still emotion and energy being invested into something that didn't work out the way you thought that it would, and it upsets you. But your energy, you can't afford to have energy going backwards in that direction. It's time to let it go. So for Pisces, that's what the cleanse and the detox is to let go of whatever the situation is in your life. It was a blessing in disguise. What it has done for you is it's pushed you closer to this coming to fruition, okay? If there was a business deal that didn't work out, a business partnership, actually getting an investor. If an investor fell through and now you don't have the money to launch something at a certain time, you're being protected. There was something about that situation that really could have been devastating or unhealthy down the road. So please have peace of mind knowing that something bigger and better is on its way into you. You won't be waiting much longer for the fated partnerships that will help you launch the investor. If there was a relationship that ended, a friendship, I'm getting friendships. I was picking up on this really strongly for Gemini too. There are friendships that had to end, Pisces. I know that that doesn't feel good to you, but you're stepping into a new phase of life now with better relationships, higher level love, circle of friends. Pay attention to the people you have around you. That energy may not be vibing high enough for where you're at, so some people had to go. But again, the result is to forgive it and to have peace. What ended needed to end, okay? The end of the reading is children. For some of you, this project has to do with working with children. Again, will be a game changer. But for so many Pisces, it's this new project that you're launching, this new phase, whatever it is that you're stepping into, this new life and career. It's going to benefit your family. This will allow you to have children with a partner. It will provide you more time and money for your children and your family. But children, this is a huge focus for Pisces this month. I've been getting this in other readings for Pisces too, so I'm not surprised to see this come through. Leo had really big child energy in their reading too. So if you have Leo in your chart or your partner is Leo, definitely watch that as well. There's something very maternal here, Pisces. And part of why some of the friends are exiting our life are just some of the people. It's because you're stepping into a bigger role, a role as a parent, a role as a mother or a father. And you just desire to have different people around you who understand this new transition. For some of you, I'm getting that you have a child on the way. I know I've picked that up in other readings for Pisces. I know I've said that in other general readings. So naturally, you're going to see some people step out because that's just not the phase of life they're in yet, or they never be there. And you'll be attracting other people who already are moms and dads and other people who maybe have children on the way too, so you can experience this together. I see a lot of support coming through. Whatever it is with children, there's a lot of support there. If it's a business you're launching that has to do with children, you have a lot of support and a lot of love there to get it off the ground. In regards to your own children, if your children are going through a difficult time, there's healing now for them. There's such beautiful energy around children and family. Notice the signs. Notice the signs that it's time to do this. Notice the signs that are guiding you toward whatever this needs to be in your life. If you haven't gotten a new project off the ground yet, if you're still in the beginning phases trying to figure it out, Spirit is talking to you. There are very specific signs. What I'm getting from this card too, when I'm channeling, this will be maybe for a specific person or maybe just a few of you. Someone passed away. Did someone pass away recently? Maybe within the last year of your life. They're showing up. Pay attention to signs that they're with you. This also will be connected to children. So I'm getting, and again, this will be a message just for one person, but it's coming through very strong. Someone has a baby on the way or just had a child, and this family member or this close family friend, whoever it was that has passed away, this has been very difficult for you. They're coming through and they're showing that they're there when you're with your child. They're helping you nurture. They're helping you through this transition. Or you're starting to see little qualities in your children that remind you of this person who's passed away. But it's really healthy. It's very blessed. It's very safe energy that comes through. There's just a lot of love. So if you've lost somebody recently, there is this loved one is showing up and they want you to acknowledge that they're still with you. But for the majority of you, these signs that are coming through, they're guiding you toward this project, fulfilling the soul purpose, but also getting it off the ground. They're guiding you toward the right people, exactly what it is that you're supposed to be putting out there. You have this idea, maybe it's creative, but can you narrow it down a little bit more? There are signs. Make sure you are noticing them. You're getting signs. I'm getting, for the majority of you, you're getting signs every day. So if you don't think you're getting signs every day, or at least frequently, then you're out of touch with it. Make sure you can even set the intention. Hey, universe, tell me 3 signs that I cannot miss in alignment of my highest good and harm to none that guide me for this. That gives me more clarity that the answers, whatever question you need answered, okay? There is a conversation that the universe is trying to have with you now, but they're showing up in little signs. They're definitely showing up in little signs, but they're important signs. Right? Cards popped. Let me grab this on that table. Okay, so a couple cards. First, we're going to start with this. Be honest with yourself. Pisces, if something isn't working, let it go. That's the message. That's the message. If something isn't working, let it go. If it's not working in a relationship, you got to let it go. You have this new phase you're stepping into. If there are patterns that are repeating and they're not comfortable for you, acknowledge your role in it. It could be karmic. It could absolutely be a karmic energy. Getting in some relationships, I don't like to use the word drama. That seems very judgmental, and I don't mean to come across that way at all, Pisces. Again, this is my reading too, right? But there's it might feel a little dramatic to you, something that continuously comes up with friends. Friend who's always dramatic and crying to you, who never seems to be healthy. It's the same conversation. Even if they're talking about different people, it's the same conversation, basically. The same thing that keeps coming up with a business partnership, a romantic partner. You just know that it's not going to change. These are people that you're moving past now. And you might be grieving this a little bit, but do it with love, but do it out of self-love, because you are entering into a time where you need to be vibing very high. Your life is changing, but you need to step into this new energy and stay there all the way. I was getting this at the very start of this video. Clarifying trustworthy guidance is cleanse and detox, okay? Cleansing your space, cleansing your body, cleansing your mind, eating healthier now, drinking more water. You consider an herbal detox, sea salt baths, sage your house, sage your office space. But it's a clarifier for this project. If you want this to come full circle with the highest level success, and you are bringing the best people in, you need to do cleanse your energy. But I am getting maybe a new diet, less sugar. I think I got that for Virgo too. Less sugar, too much sugar. Sugar and caffeine. Sugar and caffeine. Drink more water. If you find that your energy, you're seeing it kind of dip out throughout the day, so you're drinking more coffee, it's that you're actually dehydrated and your body needs more water. I'm also getting that you need more iron. Okay. Of course, talk to your doctor. Do it is that you feel is safe and healthy to do. But I am channeling more iron, you guys. More water, more iron. It's not that you can't have any sugar, and it's not that you can't have any caffeine. Too much right now, okay? And if you're doing an herbal detox, it's best to not have the sugar, the carbs, the caffeine, because it can block the effectiveness of the herbs, right? You're trying to detox a lot of that out of your body. So take that seriously, especially for that to come through the cards, as well as channel that to begin with. Like January 1st. He's starting a new cleanse. Get yourself, you got through the new year and the holidays. Awesome. We indulged a little too much. You probably feel that you need it too. So let's get a few more clarifiers, Pisces, for February. You know, Pisces, I know there's this cleansing and some people that need to go. This is massively good energy, though. This is a huge transition in life. It's going to change everything up for you in the next year to 2 years, okay? This is really, really, really big for Pisces, but we're really just starting to step into it. You're at the very beginning stages. It's okay if you don't have a project all the way done. You don't need to have it all the way done. There just needs to be momentum. And children, I really am channeling that you want a child, you have a child on the way, and I see that being very positive. I'm seeing very maternal energy. Of course, this could apply to guys watching this too, right? But I'm seeing a mom. I mean, she is holding her baby in this. Beautiful that is. By the water. There's something about water. This will apply to me, but I just channeled this as a general message for you guys. Miami? Who's connected to Miami here? Maybe there are some people who live in Miami watching, or if you live something like Miami where you can go to the water, but it's sunny. It's not to go into party. It's not to do any of that. It's not the nightlife, okay? It's about going to, even if you're not physically on a beach, just the view of the water, the fresh air of the water, really deeply cleansing. Opportunity to forgive now is being clarified by it's time to go. Something ended and it felt good to you. It could have been a relationship, a job. This is a blessing in disguise. Please leave that energy behind. And this detox is going to help you do it. So if you have energy cords and emotions that are really heavy, the detox will be more spiritual for you. But even the physical detox will help with some of the energy and the spiritual. It is time to go. It is divine timing to step into this new phase. If you stay stuck in the old job, the old career, and you're not taking any steps forward towards something new, if you are not stepping into this new role, you're doing yourself a disservice. You miss the window of time to get this off the ground in divine timing, especially later in the year. I'm getting that this is a bigger project. It's a bigger business. So you need the time to build it. You need the time to build it. Whatever is gone is gone. Have so much peace. Have so much peace, Pisces. Your whole life. This is just so game-changingly beautiful, okay? So anything negative, just wake up and instantaneously let it go. Let it be that simple for you. Do whatever you need to do, though, to cut those cords. Sitting at the center of your reading, clarifying, child, this creative project, again, this project will change your life. Mark my words, this will change your life for the positive, as long as you stay in that divine flow, okay? Creativity and fertility is often the exact same energy. So maybe the baby you're getting off the ground is the creative project. But I'm also getting that for those of you who really want to start a family, this creative project will bring you the time, the abundance of time and abundance of money spend with your family to allow you to have a family, to spend more time with your existing family. There is fertile, very fertile energy. This is really great energy for creating anything, but it also will keep you in the flow of more money, okay? So this is child, fertility, creativity, financial abundance, sitting at the center of your reading. This is big energy. This is a whole life change. You are stepping into a role that is bigger than anything you have ever done with your life. For some of you, this creative project will be so massive that you will be known countrywide, worldwide, okay? Even if that sounds insane to you right now. Personally, I work in the music industry. I have for a very long time. I've seen somebody at day one become the biggest superstar in the world. And they were just a regular person who pursued a passion, and they worked really hard, and there was some luck and some divine energy on their side, and they made it. This is true for you. You are deserving of that, okay? Because it's not an ego pursuit. I'm just not getting ego energy. This is about your family. This is about high level up. This is about being of service to other people. The universe will reward this. But Pisces, so many Pisces are healers. This is why we're so good at creating. We channel so much healing through our creative projects, right? This energy is needed to heal the world. This is not a little message, Pisces. You're being asked to do something really big. That's why there's this major emphasis, one, on detox, but two, getting it off the ground very early on. For those of you who started working on something new before the end of June, you're going to get there a little sooner. I feel like by August, you're going to start seeing the major breakthroughs, but you should be feeling the energy and starting to see the momentum long before then. Okay, this is big, and I'm really excited for you guys. I'm excited for all of us that have this beautiful energy showing up in our life. Okay, not everybody has this. We're very blessed. Okay, notice the signs is being clarified by heart chakra. Again, I am getting someone is grieving a loss. Somebody has passed away. Your loved one speaking to you. Please be open to this. Oh, this will heal your heart so much. But I send you so much love and light if you're going through that at this time. Please know that there is comfort and resolve with this emotion. It will be a little bit easier to handle by the end of it. It doesn't mean that you won't be feeling any emotion, but it does mean that you're going to feel a little better, especially when you know that you're connected to a loved one, that they do show up, they do take care of you, they are helping you with this abundance, okay? And this new life change, your children, your family, they're still showing up for you. You'll be able to access them. It won't feel like that loved one is completely gone. And that alone will be so healing. For others of you, notice the signs that Your heart chakra's out of balance. Some people might be getting sick, coughs. I'm not really getting heart, but I am getting lungs. No suppressing emotion because you don't want to get sick. If you suppress any emotion right now, it will transform, it will manifest into a physical illness. Just putting that out there. So again, this is big. Feel your emotions and let this fuel your creative projects. Let this work for you. Okay? Really tap into it, but feel all the way. Don't be afraid of what you're feeling. It's going to resolve, but your heart chakra needs to be rebalanced. Heart chakra needs to be cleared and needs to be rebalanced. Be honest with yourself. Is being clarified by energy work. A lot of people are getting this. It's natural. We're starting a new year, especially when you have energy of this magnitude showing up that can and will change your life permanently for the better. You got to clear some things. Make sure you're clearing some things. For a lot of you, this has to do with your heart chakra. This has to do with emotional baggage, emotional grief. Some people that had to step out of the picture, okay? The energy work will help you clear these cords and this energy, but I am getting that some Pisces need deeper soul healing. You being a Pisces, you may already be a seasoned energy worker. Make sure you are healing yourself. Don't just be healing everybody else. Also, make sure that you're not absorbing anything from your clients if you are working with people on that level. Okay, Pisces, take care of you. If you don't do energy work, reach out to a healer who can help you that you trust. I'm also available for you guys. I'm a shaman. I'm a Reiki master teacher. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. Big boy, he's being a psycho little Scorpio that he is, that I love dearly. A little angel. But when he's hungry, he transforms into a little monster. So if you hear that in the background, all is good. I just spoil animals rotten and it's not dinner time, so I'm not feeding them yet. The energy work with the dramatic, sound effects of said Scorpio kitty in background. Make sure you get this done, okay? Again, I am happy to help you with this. Check out the website, see what it is that I offer. For some of you, it'll be simple. I really think a lot of Pisces will already be able to do this healing work themselves. Don't dismiss that message, okay? Let's get you guys a crowning card. Yes. Remember how I said something ended? You're being protected. The deal that didn't come through, the person that stepped out, whatever that was. It is a blessing in disguise. Blessing, blessing, blessing in disguise. Okay? Your prayers have been answered. I'm really trying not to laugh right now. I don't know what you guys can hear if you're picking up on that, but it's so dramatic. Right? I mean, we love our Scorpios, right, as Pisces, but I don't know how he has that level of energy anymore, but he's a healthy Pisces blessing in disguise. Find your peace, forgive it, and move on. All of life is changing now. This is something to be very excited about. Bottom of the deck, what do you desire? Make sure you are manifesting consciously. You are manifesting very powerfully right now. You're vibing high, but make sure your energy stays high and make sure you are only focused on what it is that you do want. Get very clear with universe. Get very clear with universe so that you call the blessings that you want all the way in now. Pisces, let's jump into love. Are you excited? I know there's a little work. We're working through some things, but how happy are you, Pisces? Count your blessings. Share that gratitude with the universe every single day, because not everybody is stepping into this game-changing abundance and love and creativity and fertility and being out there in the world with this beautiful new role. This is so powerful and so positive. Okay, what I'm going to do, Pisces, I apologize. I'm going to pause this for a second, go take care of my crazy little cat, and then we're going to jump into love. Hi, Pisces. Thank you for your patience in that little interruption. Let's jump into love. Pisces scene. And I bet in a minute or two, you guys are going to get to meet my big boy. It looks like he wants to come say hi, but at least he's slightly calmer now. Oh my goodness. Okay, Pisces scene. So we have this huge focus on children and family. How is that manifesting for Pisces at the beginning of the year? Coming through in love. Okay, Pisces, we've gotten this energy before. Codependence. It's not you. I don't see you being codependent on anybody. I see you being extremely independent and very focused on career. If somebody is in your life and they're being a little draining, You've decided to cut them out. But I'm seeing Pisces really getting serious about healthy boundaries. You can't afford for anybody to be draining your energy. People around us, they need to be standing true in their own personal power, right? Anything that's draining, it'll block the family, the creativity, the abundance of all divine blessings that are on their way into us. Okay, be very conscious of these relationships. I'm getting Pisces. I got friends in the first spread too, so there could be a codependent friend, right? The drama, the friend who's always upset, who always calls with the same story. It's just very unhealthy for you right now. That may be somebody that you're not really talking to, or by the end of January, you may cut ties with. Do it with love. Also, you can communicate that you need healthier boundaries. You will see a positive resolution there too, but one way or another, this energy, this can't exist anymore. Okay? For the few Pisces, I just don't see this being Pisces energy, but keep in mind this energy can go both ways. If you're being codependent with anybody, toward anybody, they say no. They establish the healthy boundaries this month. But I really think it's Pisces. We like to take care of people. We're the friend that everyone calls when they have a hard time. That's beautiful. I'm not talking about the person who reaches out, your best friend who needs some support. That's beautiful energy. But if that's the only interaction that you have, that's what I'm talking about. I'm seeing the codependence come through more so with friends, and some friendships aren't all the way healthy anymore. Okay, but moving past that, look at what beautiful love exists for Pisces now. I believe for more Pisces than not, this person already exists in your life. Even if you're at the beginning stages of a new relationship, you know that this is potentially game changing. And look, Pisces, it is. For some, this person who is amazing, they're supposed to be in your life, they show up a little codependent. This isn't somebody that you cut out. You don't abruptly cut them out, but you have healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries, healthy boundaries, okay? What does that mean for you? What boundaries are being overstepped by anyone in your life? Get a handle on that really, really early in the month. You need your energy because this is what's coming in love. Look at this. High level commitment. Some Pisces in February. Maybe going into a day, getting close to an engagement. I'm getting that someone has already purchased a ring. Or if it's not going to be done a traditional way, the engagement, the offer of marriage, this has already been planned. It's now just a matter of when will this come full circle. So congratulations to those of you that are entering into that new phase. But this is a new phase in general. If you're a single Pisces, I don't think you'll be single by the end of February. This person, even if you're not exclusive with this person, but you're dating a few people, there's one person right now who is a high level soulmate in your life. I can see you narrowing down to this one person and saying, okay, yeah, I'm content with commitment. It will be a really, really good idea. Moving in together, for those of you that are ready to take your relationship to the next stage, there's big engagement, but I'm in big acceleration. High level, big commitments, Pisces. You've met the person. I think for the majority of Pisces watching this, you've already met the one. Wow, this is big. This is really big energy for Pisces. But they've already planned it, Pisces. There are a few Pisces out there. Your partner, or it could be you, Pisces. Have you already planned the engagement? Have you already bought the ring, or have you already decided how to go about this? It's beautiful energy. Someone loves you very much, Pisces. I'm getting a lot of love. But what I'm also getting is this. This is a separation card. For those of you dealing with any codependence in a relationship, just take a step back. It doesn't need to be a full breakup. If this is crazy toxic and you're just crazy unhappy and you're just over it, then you're going to free yourself in this new level come in. That will be the one. That will be very blessed that you'll commit to. But I am seeing if this is showing up, you take a little space, you regroup, healthy boundaries, you get back together, you stand in your personal power. Your partner has to stand in their personal power, and you guys are good to go. And that's why you'll be content making a higher level commitment. Is the energy. Everything will be balanced. Everything will be healthy, okay? For some of you, this has to do with the friend, the friendship, the person that can't handle the success that you're having in love. It's just a little too draining. You don't want that to drain you of energy. that you need to invest into your career or your love life. I really am picking up friends here. Be careful. There's some people around you that are pretending to be happy for your high level love. They know that you've met this person. They are not having this experience, and it's really hurting some people around you. But you know what? If someone really loves you and cares about you and they're meant to be in your life, they can be happy for you and should be happy for you, and that needs to be authentic. Anybody, and you'll feel it, Pisces. I mean, you'll know right away. Someone's smiling, but you know that they're just not as happy as they appear for your success. But I'm getting it specific to love, okay? Someone is intimidated by the success you're having in your love life. I don't know. I just don't see. There's a friend. There's somebody. Keep an eye out. This could also be someone trying to come back. So if you did separate from somebody, there's somebody trying to come back, saying that they're healed, saying that the addictions or the codependence is under control. I don't see that it is. I don't. And it will require you to separate completely, not to entertain them coming back, for the good love to come in, the healthier love to come in. But there is some deception here. I really feel like it's coming through somebody around you. It's not necessarily your partner being deceptive, okay? Also, if you're meeting some new people at this time, not everybody's going to be all the way honest with you. So pay attention to your intuition. What's up with you little kitties? What's happening here? Hi, babe. This isn't Scorpio. I'm going to say hi. This is Cancer. Guys, my name's Smokey and I'm you. He thinks he's a dog. He grew up with a dog. He's the most lovable thing in the world. Okay, I know. He wants to give mom hugs. I do hugs, but you got to let me do that. Okay. All right. So little cat baby here is going to give me some love. His codependence is being clarified by let your friends help you. I mean, goodness, how can you not? Friends, for a lot of you Pisces, again, that's where the codependence is this person who doesn't have the super healthy boundaries. So it's not that the friends will help you. It's that you're helping a friend who's draining your energy a little bit. Be conscious of that, okay? For others of you, you're stepping out of a relationship, right? This free yourself card, you know it's for the highest good. You're not entertaining anyone coming back because, you know, your intuition's telling you that they haven't really changed. Something about it isn't honest. You cut ties completely. You'll meet this beautiful partner friend. I just got this for Cancer too. Okay, so you have Cancer in your chart. A friend will be very beneficial for you in love, as long as it's the friend who's genuinely happy for your love life success. Okay, a friend who's really, really a healthy person and really is coming from a very high level intention with you and for you. So be open to that. Also, this is also a big message for Cancer, is that while you're having fun with your friends and you're focused on your circle and you're just out, you're having a good time, really great conversations, you're not focused on love and you're not obsessed with anything, trying to make anyone come in or a specific situation work out. It's that joy that you have with your friends that will naturally attract love to you in a romantic sense. But I really am getting this message for you. Some friends are being deceptive. Pisces, pay attention to this, okay? And you'll know it. You'll feel it. The energy will feel off. That's somebody you're probably going to cut ties with. But you might want to try having healthier boundaries first. It will depend on how extreme it is, right? If it's somebody who's been in your life forever, you're not going to cut them off because you're having a rough month with them. But you know what that balance is in your life. This could be the one that's being clarified by honeymoon. Well, we have engagement at the center. Some of you, this is your honeymoon. Oh, you've made that high level commitment. And now you're having fun on your honeymoon with the love of your life. For some of you, you're going to meet this fated high level soulmate for you while you're traveling, while you're by water. You need to travel if you can. If you're traveling, make sure you stay open to meeting new people. I also see those of you, even if you're not celebrating a honeymoon, but you are in a committed relationship and you're considering traveling, go somewhere by the water. I see that being very therapeutic and very romantic and very healing if there are any issues, but so much fun. Such good energy there for you. If you can travel and marry, do it. You might even get a really great deal for travel and marry. This is a huge focus, Pisces. Engagement. This is the center of the reading. Again, we get this message. Somebody has a child on the way, or your love life is ascending to this level with the partner. You're planning this. There's a higher level commitment that greatly impacts the children that you already have. The focus is on children and family. There are Pisces that are stepping into this new phase in their life. A parent. For some of you, a first-time parent. This is incredible energy. I just want you to see this. Put these together. Major commitment, high level love. There is so much joy here. There's peace here. You're not rushing into anything. You know you're ready. And look, this is the clarifier. You want kids, don't you? It's a gorgeous energy. I mean, really, really, really beautiful energy. And it came up in the first spread too. So you're not alone, Pisces. A lot of Pisces, the children energy has been coming up in. A lot of readings for Pisces. But again, Leo, if you have that in your chart, please watch that video. You'll get so much out of it. Children was even stronger for Leo than for Pisces for the month of February. Free yourself is being clarified by romantic feelings. So you get out of one relationship, you cleanse the negative energy there, and you step into something new. I think this will happen very quickly. It's not a rebound. It won't be a rebound relationship if you get out of something. But I see you being absolutely ready for this new person because there's so much joy there. I think if you walk away from somebody, it's because you've had issues for a while and you already sort of processed the idea of a separation. It comes after some space. For those of you in committed partnerships where you've taken some space, it reignites that flame of romance. Your feelings, your emotions come all the way back with passion. You guys are very connected. Okay. But I'm seeing the romantic feelings in combination with the honeymoon and the travel. Traveling with a committed, as with your partner, if you're in a committed relationship. Even if you don't need any healing, if everything's looking really beautiful, there's something about that that's really game-changing for Pisces right now. This may extend beyond February, but I'm really picking up on that hardcore February. Deception is being clarified by a past life relationship. So, look, we have soulmates that show up. We'll meet soulmates in our lifetime. This soulmate was not meant to stay, but sometimes they come back and you allow this deception because you have this very strong soulmate pull and attachment. There is a higher level soulmate coming in. Clear this. You do not need to repeat any old karma, any old dramas, any old patterns. Let it be done. For so many of you, as soon as you cut ties with that relationship, the biggest love of your life comes in. The game-changing love comes in. Okay? But you're being pulled back. So if you feel like, okay, I know this isn't of the highest good. Why do I still have an attachment here? What is this feeling? Why is it so intense? It's because they are a soulmate, but not all soulmates are meant to stay. Soulmates show up to teach lessons. And sometimes they teach us through really difficult circumstances, through really difficult behaviors. Learn your lessons without this person having to come in again. Okay? There is deception with some sort of a soulmate, but it's a different soulmate and it's a different person than this. I really, really feel that. Yeah, I see this as completely different people. You still have a connection to an old soulmate and some old energy, even if you're already in a committed relationship that's really good, and you just need to clear that. Do it anywhere. Clean slate. Yes, crowning. Please. Trust in this whole process. Trust in the blessings in disguise. Trust that the beautiful new love that is just so game-changing right now, trust that they will stay. Trust that if you're single, this new love is coming in. Trust that if you are in a committed partnership and it's beautiful, even if you're just working through some things, there's been a separation, but you both really want to get back together, you're working really hard, trust that there's a positive resolution here. This card is to trust in high-level love. Trust that it exists in your life now. Things can heal. Things are healing, Pisces. For many of you that are going through any kind of a separation, you get the healthy resolve you need this month, one way or the other. Trust it. Trust in your intuition. I'm going to pull one more crowning for Pisces. I feel like you need it. No. Feeling a little resistance. Actually, I got that for Leo too. Started getting some resistance in love, and it was for the single Leos. So single Pisces, do not believe that you can attract this high level love that you will actually want to be committed to, that children and family is a real possibility for you. Start believing it. This new love that shows up for you is an experience you've never had before. It's really big and it's really positive. If someone shows up and it's not feeling big and positive and joyful and safe, they're not the one. That could be the deceptive personality coming through. That's not it. Also crowning. This has to do with some old karmas. I believe that's why this past life relationship is either the person showing up again, the energy of it showing up again. Forgive it, find your peace, let it go. They're gone. It's a blessing in disguise. You move on to something bigger and better. But you got forgiveness in the first spread too. So make sure you're forgiving and letting go of anything that ended. You're stepping into a new cycle, and you need to have all of your energy in present moment and eyes ahead, okay? Ooh. Okay, Pisces, bottom of the deck here. Getting to know each other very soon, calling in your soulmate. Do you see this energy is already here? If you're single, this person comes in this month. I believe for the majority of those of you that are still single, this new person comes in. This is a big love. If you are in a committed relationship, any resolve, any issues, they get resolved this month. They're your soulmate. You have deeper conversations. It heals everything. There is positive resolution here, whether you're coupled or single. And for those of you where everything's just already really good, travel with your partner. Something really beautiful comes out of that for you. Pisces, I'm going to do a little bit of an extended. I'm going to pull a few cards from two other decks to give a little more clarity to start the new year with. I'm going to pull a card from Angel deck first and foremost. This is an angel message and the angel that will be with you throughout the month of February. Okay? Clear audience. Zakiel. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. I'm hearing music. You're channeling a lot of creativity. Clear audience. This has to do with music. It's almost like you hear it before you create it. And if you're not a musician, it's that sort of experience. It's like you hear the words before you write them. What you're hearing is very intact intuition. Pay attention to this, okay? I'm going to pull one more, though. There's a lot of musician Pisces showing up here. I feel like I'm connecting to a lot of water signs that are not just creative, but professionally creative. Sandalphon, gifts from God. We angels bring you gifts from your creator. Look, you're stepping into an abundant time. This is why you have to make peace with whatever ended, because it's game changing. These are gifts. Again, notice the signs in the very first spread. That's what these gifts are. Pay attention. Sandalphon here for you. In moon cycles, Archangel Haniel. Well, sometimes Haniel comes through in terms of hormonal imbalances. So you can ask for some help if you're experiencing that. But I'm seeing this has to do with manifesting around the moon cycles, calling in new energy, asking for help with new projects, more money during new moon cycles and through full moon cycles and around the full moon. Deep cleansing, projects to completion, letting go, cord cutting, but really using the moon cycles. You're very sensitive to the moon, more so than most. So make use of this energy every month when you're manifesting, especially throughout February. Okay, one last deck. This awesome deck. Little dogs. They're so cute. They're so cute. I fell in love with this. What this deck and these little dogs are going to show up to give you clarity on a challenge that may come up and how to overcome it. Okay. Deck is so big. It's so hard to. Okay. Challenge for Pisces and how to overcome challenge. Okay, we have two cards that popped here. Ooh, okay. I don't think this is your energy, Pisces. I'm not getting this at all for you. But this is the personality you're going to deal with. Don't tolerate anybody's ego. Handle it and be very assertive. Not aggressive in any way. Don't be passive aggressive, but no. You're not putting up with anybody's arrogance. If it's in your personal life, professional life, no. Establish healthy boundaries or they have to go. You'll step out of a situation. But if you are launching a project, there may be some people involved and some big egos. You'll overcome this. You will. Send love to it. See only love, but healthy boundaries, okay? I don't see this as you on the pedestal. I just don't get that energy at all. I believe this is a personality you'll deal with, but it will resolve. You'll overcome it, okay? Allowing Allow the success to come in. Don't resist love. Don't resist love. Don't resist any of these blessings. Allow it. Stay in divine flow. Have healthy affirmations that you are deserving of love. You are deserving of success. You are deserving of these blessings coming in to change your life indeed. Pisces, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. If you're interested in an individual reading, deep soul, shamanic, Reiki healing, or custom carved healing candles, reach out to me. All of my offerings are on the website, urbansoulguru.com. I'll have the link to that. It's a website in the description box below. Pisces, I mean, this is beautiful energy. Stay very positive, stay in divine flow, get some healing and cleansing done so that these blessings can come all the way in to kick off the new year. I'm sending you so much love, so much light. I will be back for a mini love reading mid-month. And until then, I'm sending you guys lots of love. Love you, Pisces. Ciao.